Morning everybody, we all fit well. Nobody's ill, no injuries, nothing we need to worry about. Good, so setting ourselves up as usual then, feet nicely under your hips, standing tall, drawing that tummy in, shoulders back, arms at your sides, and then just take that leaning slightly forwards till you have to push that big toe down, back till just before you think you're going to fall, and just gently let that rock backwards and forwards, finding that balance point, waking those senses up, getting that body ready to move. Couple more. One more time. And then find that spot where we're nicely balanced, not leaning forwards or back, and hands onto hips, or one hand just below the belly button, one in the small of the back. Loosen up that lower back. So just tilt that pelvis under, put that arch at the bottom of the spine. So it's setting that neutral posture, finding that nice natural neutral spine. That's it. Just gently tilt that under. Just a little squeeze of the tummy, and then that extended arch. Good. One more. Find that spot, so nicely balanced with that neutral spine, and really get the feet moving, so you're pressing through the ball of the foot down into the ground. So press down, let the arms just naturally swing, that walking movement, so it's opposite arm to leg. That's it. Let your arms just gradually increase in range of movement. Bringing them up. Let one go further back as the other one comes higher up in front. That's it. Reaching up. Gradually increase it till we get all the way up and back. Here we go. Feeling that stretch now around the shoulders. Nicely done. Good. Couple more. Last one. And bringing it back down. Just checking those feet are still underneath the hips. Standing tall again. We're going to take those hands up above the head. Just take it to one side, then over to the other. Keeping that body straight so we're not leaning forwards or back. That's it. A few more times and we'll increase the movement. You're going to take it round into your windmill. If you're going to struggle with your lower back, you can soften the knees as we go round. We'll sweeping that through in front. Change direction at the top. So if you need to soften those knees, just take some of that pressure off. Absolutely fine. But for that deeper stretch, we can keep the legs straighter. Hopefully finding each time start to loosen up that little bit more. We're getting a touch lower. That's good, keeping it going. Smoothly around. Good, one more each way. Bring that back. So back standing tall. You're going to take that reach down and slightly out. Looking towards that hand as we reach. Gradually increase that range of movement. So we reach slightly further out. Now starting to reach just back and behind the shoulder. Still look into that hand as we reach back. adding that little bit of rotation, bringing that round. And let's take that all the way, sweeping that around. Nice and gently. Try not to bounce at the end, keep it a smooth, steady movement. That's good, and you can release that outer heel. So turn up all the way around behind. That's good. Couple more. Bring that back to centre. Give yourself a few seconds for any dizziness just to settle. Now take those feet out a little bit wider. Hands onto those hips there. I'm just going to circle the hips around, aiming to keep the head central. Circle there with the hips. I feel a little bit of creaking and cracking. That's perfectly normal as long as it's not painful. That's good. Let's change direction, taking that the other way. That's good. Couple more. Bring that back into centre. Bring the feet back in. Don't take the weight onto one leg. Just lift the other foot up off the ground. I'm going to roll the ankle around. And now just change direction with that foot. So your tongue's just changed direction on the back of your teeth or the roof of your mouth. Switching legs, bring that down. So reset the balance to the other side, rolling it round one way. Doesn't matter which way you go first. And then back the other way. This is one that probably feel like you're going around in squares because it'll be your least favourite leg and it's the least favourite direction. You always save that for last. And bring that back in. Good. So take the weight back onto the other leg. Just standing tall. We're going to sweep it through. Aiming to keep as tall and still as you can. Good. One more. And bring that down. Reset to the other side. Get that balance. Gently sweeping that leg through. So arms just wherever you need. If that's out wide, if it's on your hips, if it's holding the person next to you, whatever you need to do. That's it. Sweep that through. Try not to lean too much, just enough for that foot to clear the ground. One more. And bring that back down. Back over to your first leg. This time I'm going to draw that circle around your standing leg. So just challenging that balance again in a different plane of movement. So these ones aren't about the leg that's moving. It's about all the rest of those muscles that are stopping you falling over. Everything that works to keep you tall and balanced. That's it. One more. And bringing it down, switching legs. So reset to the other side. Taking that around. That's it. That's good. Keep that going nice and steady. Aiming to be as tall and still and balanced as we can. Good, one more. And bring that back in, well done. Okay, feet back nicely under those hips, standing tall. We're just going to dip that down into that Pilates squat. So keep those knees tracking forwards over the feet. That's it. Good. So standing back tall in between, keeping that head and chest raised all the time. So we're not looking down to the floor. That's good. A few more times. Two more. And bring that back up. So feet back out wide now, toes just slightly outwards. So I'm just going to dip that down. Bring it back up, really good squeeze of the bum and the inner thighs as we push back up and lift ourselves to tall. That's good. Keeping that going. There's a couple more, we're going to change it up. So next time, as we go to the bottom, we're going to pause, we're going to turn, and down, turn. Well done. Nicely done. Keep it going. Good. Two more. Down. Last one. And back up. Well done. Okay, if you're not towards the back of your mat, just move back to it, looking lengthways along. So standing nice and tall. Going to take those hands high. Going to roll it down, tuck that chin, curve the shoulders, curling the spine, down towards your feet. We unroll as we bring it up, reaching high. So roll that down. If you need to soften those knees, just to protect back and hamstrings, absolutely fine. Always work to your level. That's good. Really loosens out all of that postural chain. As we sit, we don't move enough. That all tightens up and it weakens. Start to use it properly again. That's good. Couple more. Good. Next time, we're going to put our hands down to the mat. We're going to walk it out forwards to that plank position. Just take it out. Hands under shoulders. We're going to pause. Three, two, one. Walking back. Unrolling that back up. Taking those hands high. Same again. Rolling down. Hands to mat. Nice and still. One more time. Bring it down. Roll it down. Hands on the floor. Out into that plank position. And let's drop it to our knees, sitting back onto those heels. Have a stretch through that upper body. Into that child's pose. And now let's walk our hands over to one side. So you're reaching just off the edge of your mat. And bring it back to center. Really reaching forwards. Then off the other side of the mat, reaching diagonally across again. Just go back to centre, and then bring yourself up into that kneeling box position. So there with our hands under shoulders, knees under hips, we're going to press that spine up into that cat stretch. That's good. Dropping it down, letting that spine curve down. Head raises. Good. Just gently rotate that back through, pressing that spine up. Hold for a couple seconds. Roll it through. Drop that spine down. Just keep that going, smoothly through, hold for a couple of seconds, rotate through to the opposite position. That's good, couple more times. Through. And one more each way. Take that up. Down. Good. Back to neutral. So staying in that box position. I'm going to take it through into our thread the needle. So taking that one hand, we're coming underneath, bending the supporting elbow. Bring it up, rotate up towards the ceiling and change sides. So just alternate each side. That's good, just keeping that going. Take it through, reaching up, good. Going, just steady away. Good, one more to each side. Back down. If you need to take any pressure off your wrists or to have a little stretch, you can just sit back or sit up, ease the hands out. Going back into that same position. So we're going to go into our Superman movement or bird dog if you're from a yoga background. So hold it here, extending that one arm, opposite leg nice and long and straight. It's not about how high we can get that leg. We want that long straight line. Keeping our shoulders and hips level. So we're trying not to twist. Picturing that tray of drinks resting on your spine. That's good. Really focus on that technique. We want those long straight lines. Nicely balanced. Try not to get that leg too high. That's it. That's good. One more each side, and we're going to change it up a little bit. So this time, when we extend, we're going to reach out, we're going to pause, then we're going to try and find our toe behind us. So you're going to reach around, touch the opposite toe, bring it back and change. So still keeping those hips and shoulders level, just one arm, one leg moving at any time. The image you're trying to disrupt that balance. The rest of the body has to work to keep you still. If you can't find your toe, don't worry, just reach in that rough direction. Good, one more each leg. And bring that back in, well done. Okay, we're going to take it down onto the mat now, so we're going to be face down on your mat, on your legs, extended behind, arms forwards in a bit of a V shape, so just slightly wider back, the shoulder width apart for the hands. We're going to raise those arms and chest just off the floor, then squeeze your elbows back, pulling those shoulder blades together to make a W shape, then extend forwards, lower it back down. So we raise, squeeze back. Imagine trying to grip a pencil between your shoulder blades. And down, that's it. Up. Squeeze, pull those shoulder blades in, extend, and down. Keep it nice and steady and controlled. Should take a good few seconds to do the movement. That's it, a couple more. We're going to switch to the legs. One more. And rest the arms down wherever's comfortable. So holding your feet just a few inches apart. We're going to raise those legs off the ground, keeping them long and straight, and squeeze your heels in together. I always describe it as imagine you're trying to crack a walnut between your cheeks. That's how it should feel. Squeeze it in with that bum, just pulling those heels in together. That's it. A few more. And rest that down. So we're going to put the two together. So we're going to do one arm action followed by 8 heel taps. So it's arms and then legs, not at the same time. So when we're ready, arms first, up, Squeeze it back. Extend, lower that down. Now the legs. 7, 8. Back to the arms. That pattern going, just at your own pace. That's it, one more of each. Resting that down. So staying down on the mat, I want you to bring your arms down so your elbows in line with your shoulder and your forearms are pointing forwards. Keeping the arms in contact with the floor. Just going to raise that head and chest up. So arms are just for balance and position. We're doing the lift with the muscles along the spine. Roll back down. So these last couple have been really good. If you spend a lot of time at a desk, particularly if you use a laptop instead of your docking station, which I know a lot of us are guilty of. So we roll our shoulders in. Curve our spine, looking down at a small screen. It's going to help strengthen that spine. Pull those shoulders back. Last one, and this will really help with that posture. Good. One more, and we're going to extend it up. So next time, when you hit that dead spot at the top, we lift, extend, control back down. That's it. Raise and control. Keep that going. 2 more now. Controlling down. Last one. And take that back to the mat. Well done. Okay, we're going to go over onto your side. So we need to lay out on one side, arm underneath your head, legs extended long and straight, hand in front for balance if you need. That's it, so we're just laid out there. Nicely extended. We're going to start with that scissor movement, so resting on your hip bone, keeping your legs long and straight, just going to scissor those legs forwards and back. That's it, just keeping that going. Steady away. Good. Couple more. And resting that down. Just want you to bend your knees up a little bit and then raise yourself up onto one elbow. So just in that lifted position there. From here, we're going to take it up into like a side plank. So we're going to raise those hips off the floor back down. So just going to make it a dynamic movement, lifting up. If you want to make it harder and challenge yourself, you can straighten the legs out and work to your feet. So you can make that longer, slightly harder movement. That's the progression if you want. But if you want to stay on those knees, absolutely fine. Using those muscles in your sides to lift those hips and hold. That's good. Keeping that going. Two more. And bring that back down. Keeping those knees bent up. Let's just extend the arm back underneath the head. Hands onto the mat, and we'll pick those feet and knees up just off the floor. We're opening up that top knee. So we're working around the outside of that hip, into the glutes. So trying to keep those hips stacked. So if you feel yourself roll back onto your bum, just reset those hips one on top of the other. And if you need to rest your bottom knee down on the floor, absolutely fine. Keep the feet together, focus on lifting and rotating that knee, using those muscles in and around your hip. Helps keep them nice and strong. That's good. Two more. And rest that down. Bring the arms out now at 90 degrees to the body, one on top of the other. So we're just going to open that door over the top, let your eyes follow your hand all the way over, really good stretch. Bring it back together. That's it, just keep that going nice and steady. Good couple of seconds at least to reach over, same coming back. So looking at that hand all of the way. Back together. Gives that lovely stretch out of the chest, opens the shoulder up, nice bit of rotation into the upper back. A lot of us struggle a bit on the morning, that back tightens up. Good, one more. Bring those hands back together and roll yourself over onto your other side. Legs extended back out straight. That's good. So those nice long straight legs, starting with that scissor movement. Resting on that hip bone. So it doesn't have to be a huge movement. We're not trying to do the can-can each time. It's just gently sweeping those feet forwards and back. That's good. Couple more. Rest that down, so we bend those knees up a little bit. Bring yourself up onto that elbow. If you want to challenge yourself, you can work on those straight legs. So go up into that side plank and back down. So a couple of seconds to lift, slight pause, slowly down. That's good, keeping that going now. So bringing that up and back down. That's it. Good, keep that moving, a few more times. One more. extend the arm back underneath the head. Those knees are still bent, keeping the feet together. Try and lift the knees and feet off the ground. And then raise that top knee. Lift and rotate. Working all around that hip. That's it. Two more. And resting it down. Arms out at 90 degrees to the body. So just open that door over the top. Bringing it back up. Going steady away for two more. One more time. And bring that back together. Okay, I want you to lay back onto the mat now. Extend your legs out, like all the way back down. Hands right round behind your head. So we're just going to bring those hands over. When you see your hands, lift that head, tuck the chin. Let's try and roll ourselves up towards those feet and controlling that back. Taking that all the way. Good. Nice and smooth and steady. Trying to keep those feet down on the floor if we can. That's good. A couple more times. Reaching down towards those feet. That's it. Nicely done. One more time, bring that up, reach towards those feet, and just take yourself back till you're sitting up straight, bend those feet up, those we've got those knees bent now, sitting tall, hands are forwards, we're just going to roll that back to vertical. So we don't need to reach further forwards. Bringing it up to our back straight. We're making sure we curve that spine as we go back. Sit up tall. Really good. Keeping that going. Excellent. A few more. Time, and then roll it all the way back to the mat, bringing your feet in closer to the bum, head back, and we're going to lift up into that bridge, so tilt that pelvis under, push those hips up, squeeze at the bum at the top, and roll it back down. That's good. Nearly there. this one. Keep this going, that rolling movement, so we peel that back off the floor, and smooth it down, one vertebra at a time. Pelvis rocks back at the end. That's good. Excellent, two more. Bring that down one more time. The floor. Bring those feet now up into your tabletop position. So you've got those shins parallel to floor and ceiling. Hands are down on the floor, maybe in a slight V shape, giving you more stability. And just let those knees rock to one side, then up and over the other. Try and do the lift and the control purely with your core. Arms are just that extra balance and stability if you need. One more each way. And bring that back to center. Feet onto the floor. Just gently bring yourself up to sitting, and then slowly stand yourself back up. If you've just been laid back on the floor, don't just jump up too quickly. It tends to get a bit dizzy and go back down again. So standing tall, just take that one foot back, bending that front knee, bringing those hands together, reaching forwards, let your head drop. And release, switch the feet, opposite foot back, this time hands into the small of the back, shoulder blades together. Pressing that chest forwards, now look up towards the ceiling. And back down. They're standing nice and tall, hands up above the head, and let's just lower that down towards the feet. And roll out as we come back up. Stand it tall, pick one foot up. Change. That's good. Feet back down, let's take those feet nice and wide now. Last bit, let's just sweep that through. Reaching tall, one more time, takes us to those toes. Up we go and hold for 3, 2, 1, and relax it out. Well done, thank you.